How's it going, folks? I just showed you that because why not? Actually, there is a reason because of that. Steelers training camp just started last on Wednesday, actually, and that can only mean one thing: we're getting close to football season, people. I mean, can't believe that we're already getting close to August here, so preseason is going to be coming up pretty soon. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So. I know I went to training camp last year. I did a video on that. I'll put a link to it in the corner, but I don't know if I'm going to be going back this year or not. But if I do, I'll definitely show you that. I'm also going to try to go to the one home preseason game this season, which is, I think, the week after Comic-Con against the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to see if I can get tickets for that. But this video is not about the Steelers, though. We're here today, of course, to go walk around, go to Best Buy, go to Barnes & Noble. But first, as you can see from right over there, we're heading over to the movie theater because I have to go get my ticket for the Haunted Mansion, because we're going to go see that later today. There it is, Haunted Mansion. I'm going to go check that out. Yeah, it says it's coming out this Christmas, but we will see. I mean, after what Sony did yesterday, don't be surprised if we start seeing more release dates getting pushed back. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. And over here to get my ticket. I still got a couple of hours before the movie actually starts. So, and I actually have to go to the ticket stand to actually get my ticket. So, a little bit different this time around. I'm actually going to put my phone in my pocket, and you're going to hear me talking to the guy to get my ticket. So, let's see. Oh, the line's not too bad. So, sit back and relax and listen in. Hi, can I get one for the 105 for the Haunted Mansion, please? How much are the cruise actually?
They're $5 and it goes for donations.
Okay, I'll come back up to you when I get them. Alright, thank you. So, yeah, there you go. That's me buying a ticket for the Haunted Mansion. And if you don't believe me, there we go. There you go. That takes me back to the days of bootleg Simpsons t-shirts right around the time the show was starting up. $7.99 though is not bad for that. Actually, I'm just walking by here. See if you can listen to this. I don't know if you could hear that, but it sounds like those windows are not properly in there, because like when I was walking past them, you could hear like them shaking a little bit. I don't know, I don't know. I don't think it's just me, but you might want to get that checked out. I think that place is, what's the name of that place? Track 23 is what it's called. So, I don't know, maybe they want to get that checked out at some point. I promise you that by the time this year ends, I will actually go into this Living Dead museum place. I've been wanting to go in there for a couple of months now. I almost went during when they had the Living Dead weekend, but they weren't open at the time that I went in there. But at some point, I am going to go in there, so don't worry about that. I'll try to go around Halloween, time it up a little bit, but I actually want to see it too. I've never actually been in there before. Alright, so we're outside the mall now. It's kind of a weird kind of day. It's not too hot out, but it's not too, it's still humid though. But we've been going through the last couple of days. It's been like our first real heat wave of the summer. We've had like 3 days where it's like temperatures getting up into the 90s. It's hot, it's sticky, storms all over the place. It's summer weather. What do you expect? But today's supposed to be that transitional day. It's supposed to be that day where we're supposed to get a front that comes through here. There's one more big line of storms that are supposed to be coming soon. That'll probably be later this afternoon while I'm in the movie. But After that, it's going to get back to what it's been like for most of the summer. Not too hot out. It's going to be temperatures in the high 70s, low 80s. So, needless to say, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Plus, it looks like it's a nice sunny day here, but when the day started, it was like blackout. It was like raining like crazy, and it actually woke me up this morning at 8 a.m. So yeah, it's one of those weird kind of days. Like it doesn't look too bad right now, but it's probably going to storm later on today as this cold front's supposed to come through, but it's going to work out in the end because it's going to be nicer out by tomorrow, and it's supposed to be like that for the rest of the week too. So that's my reviewing network weather forecast here. So let's go back to the news desk. I'm just kidding, but as you can see, we're on our way to Best Buy because why not? That's how I usually start my Saturdays, and it's not a big new release day, like for newer releases. I don't think we get to the bigger new releases until next week with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 coming out. And then Fast X after that the following week, which, yeah, I'm more looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy than Fast X. In fact, my Guardians 3 Steelbook that I pre-ordered for Best Buy should be coming in on Monday, so I'll be getting it a day early, along with some other Steelbooks I pre-ordered. But there are some new releases that are intriguing me of older movies. Team America World Police and World War Z have new Shout Factory releases. There's a new Venture Brothers movie that comes out this week, which, if you saw on Sunday, I bought the Venture Brothers series set. I'll show you that at the end of the video. But that movie I already ordered on Mercari for $14, so probably not going to come in today. If it does, I'll definitely show it to you, but not more than likely it's going to be in next week's video. But I don't know, I'm just killing time right now because we are making the walk over to Best Buy. So I'm hoping that they're going to have the movies that I want here. I've seen two other videos from people I usually watch, Durant Cinema and Movies and Sue. One place has all the new releases. One Best Buy had the new releases. The other one did not. So we'll see which one this is. So let's go inside Best Buy. I got something last week in the store for the first time in a long time. So can we make it 2 weeks in a row? Let's go on in and find out. So today we're actually going to start in the actual new release section. And we do have one of the movies I was looking for, Team America World Police, for $23, the brand new Shout Factory edition. So that is definitely coming with me. War of the Worlds, they released a new 4K for the 70th anniversary. I've already bought the Criterion version of this, as well as the Paramount Presents version, which has When Worlds Collide, so I don't need that. We have So I Married an Axe Murderer, that's new this week. Not a movie I'm that much interested in to watch again, so I'm not going to get that. My Best Friend is a Vampire is new. And we have a Creepshow with a slipcover, which is very rare for a Shout Factory release. Here's the other new release that I was looking for, World War Z. So there's World War Z right there. So that's definitely coming with me. We have Paint, a new Owen Wilson movie, for $15. It's actually not a bad deal for that. Resident Evil Death Island. There's the new Ninja Turtles 4K set for $30. It's a nice looking set. I thought about getting it, but I think I'm going to hold off on that one. But we also have Justice League War World that came out this week. Usually we want to wait on these because these usually will go down in price in a couple of weeks or months. The last couple of DC movies have done that, so I'm not going to get that today. Should be getting a new set of Disney 100 Steelbooks coming out pretty soon, this week actually. So like I said, I already pre-ordered a couple of them, so this should be a different looking shelf by the time I get back here next week. As far as the new release wall goes, nothing too crazy over here. Pretty much a lot of the same stuff they've had before. Like I said, it wasn't a big new release week in terms of newer movies, so I do see something new here, Sisu, which I actually heard a lot of good things about. Plus, this is my first time seeing the Steelbook in here. For $31.99. I don't know if I'm gonna get it today, but I have 2 copies though, so if I do want it, I'll get it. I'll think about it, but I think I'm gonna stick with these 2 that I have in here. They did restock Cabin in the Woods in here. I remember this was a hard to get Steelbook when that came out, so it's really cool that they got 3 of them in here for $20. They also brought this back, Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind. New one's coming out pretty soon, the Johnny Cage one. I'm really looking forward to checking that one out. Hopefully they'll have a Steelbook for that one. But they're restocking stuff in here, and that's what I do like. Note when Sony did all those release date change announcements yesterday, the Equalizer 3 was not listed on there. That's coming out on September the 1st, so So that is still coming out, I think. I mean, there's commercials on TV for it, so I'm assuming that's still going to come out on Labor Day weekend. And if that's the case, I'm definitely going to go check that out because I'm really looking forward to checking that one out. I like these other two movies a lot, so. But I should also mention this. I think on Amazon right now, this is actually going for $75. So if you want to get it on Amazon, get it there. Or I think you could price match here though. I don't like Walmart. You can only price match on Walmart.com. But I think on Best Buy you can do it with Amazon and Target and all those other places. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but doesn't matter because I've got the Steelbook that I showed off last week. If you want to go check that out, I'll put a link in the corner so you can go see that one. But like I said, $75 on Amazon, but you could probably price match it here at Best Buy. Hey Joe, we got this empty space between the new releases. What do we do with it? I don't know, fill it up with Avatar The Way of Water movies. Screw it. And there's another section with the 4Ks, the Steelbooks, the regular Blu-rays. And they're also on the corner there too of the new releases, so. Alrighty, Best Buy, we're 2 for 2. 2 weeks in a row, I bought something in the store. They had what I was looking for, and if you don't know already, I'm going to show you what I picked up. So, of course, the big thing I went in there to get was Team America World Police, the Shout Factory Edition. Freedom hangs by a thread. Of course, this is from the same guys that did South Park. I already have the regular Blu-ray that came out a couple of years ago when Warner Brothers had the Paramount rights, but it's Shout Factory, man. Shout Factory usually does a fantastic job with their Blu-rays, their media altogether. So, of course, I had to get it. I mean, it has a lot of stuff on here. A lot of this you probably can't get on the other Blu-ray or even on the DVD set, but good movie, really fun movie. Not quite as good as the South Park movie, South Park Bigger, Long, and Uncut, but it's still a ton of fun. I'm really looking forward to checking this one out again. Brand new scan. Look at all the bonus features they have on here. I mean, couldn't pass this up. Plus, it's 2 Blu-rays. 2 Blu-rays for this. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? And then, of course, I got World War Z, which I actually liked this movie when it came out. It's hard to believe this movie's 10 years old now. There's a bird flying up there. That means somebody's about to die soon. That's usually what it means. But anyway, back on topic here. Speaking of death, zombies, World War Z. Like I said, I liked this movie when it came out. It's hard to believe it's been 10 years since this movie came out. And I remember when this came out, not a lot of people really liked it because they didn't like the fact they used a ton of CG for it. But honestly, I think that's what made it kind of more fun, honestly. Like, it would look like a legitimately fun movie overall. Like, Mark Forster directed this film, too. He also did Quantum of Solace and Stranger Than Fiction. And they've been talking about doing another one for a long time now. I think they were going to do one with David Fincher as the director. But it would have been interesting, but they never really went off the ground with it. And honestly, I'm okay with it. Like, I remember liking the movie enough. I don't really want to see them do a sequel nowadays with it, honestly. But once again, Shout Factory, actually Scream Factory, which even then, they're changing their name to Shout Studios. And I think Scream Studios it's in the future. But it's Shout Factory, man. Shout Factory will go all out with these and just look at the features they have on there. Like, it's worth it. It's worth double dipping on it. I really like this movie. I can't wait to check it out again. So like I said, we are 2 for 2 today. 2 for 2 this week. We got something there last week and this week. So let's hope that continues in the next week too. Which it might. I might double dip. I say I might double dip. I know I'm going to double dip on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. But we'll see what happens there. But I think other stuff comes out next week too, so more than likely I'll be buying something there again next week, but now watch what happens next week. I won't get anything in there, but anyway, what am I talking about? Let's go to our next destination. And keeping up with the zombie theme here, how would you today, George? I got World War Z. What do you think about World War Z? Yeah, he never says anything. Actually, I'm curious to see if he did see World War Z and if he actually reacted to it. I mean, it did come out 4 years before he died, so I would assume he did, but I don't know. I'd be very curious to see what he thought about it. At the next stop of the day, Barnes & Noble. The Criterion sale ended yesterday, I think, so I don't think the Criterions will still be on sale, so we'll head on in there and see if we can find anything. You know, the Criterion's still going to be over, but they're getting ready for the Arrow sale. The Arrow sale is going to be 50% off of their movies, which means I probably should have waited to pick this up, but that's okay. So that's going to start, I think that says it starts August 1st, so Tuesday I think it's going to be. But, a good stack of movies under $10 here. Dracula Dead and Loving It, Smokey and the Bandit, The Sting, Arthur. Now's a good time to stock up. Check this out. The Guardians of the Galaxy cassette tape. Barnes & Noble exclusive for 20 bucks. I saw these. I didn't think I was going to get them because there was all these ones you have to go through different places to get them, but I don't know. You know what? I think I might pick this up. Holy mother of God, today Barnes & Noble was packed. I mean, the movie section, every time I try to go back over to the movie section, because usually it's not that as crowded as it was over there, but there was like 4 or 5 different people all the 2 times I went over there, so I didn't really record a whole lot, but I didn't walk away empty-handed. So like I said, I did get the Guardians of the Galaxy cassette tape, which I guess I gotta find the rest of these now. I know there's one at Target, I know there's one at Walmart, I know there's one at, I think there's one at Best Buy, and I know there's the other ones you have to get on Disney's Music Emporium website, which unfortunately doesn't take PayPal, so I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get those on there, but might as well give it a try on these. It ended up being about 18 bucks after my discount that I had, but I also picked up this. I finally got To Kill a Mockingbird, the 60th anniversary edition. This was only I think this was only 25, I think, after my discount. So I don't think I have a copy of this on its own. I think I have it as part of the Universal 100th anniversary sets. I don't think I have it on Blu-ray though. It's a 4K Blu-ray set. Great movie, great book by Harper Lee. I've seen this many times. I've been wanting to get this for a long time now. I figured why not do it, because I had to get it for they have the offer going on right now where if you spend $50, you get a $10 reward. So I got those 2, plus I got a $5 gift card to cover the difference. So I got $10 in rewards on that. So I think it was worth it in the end. Alright, so I did a little research on those Guardians of the Galaxy cassettes. There's no Best Buy exclusive. There is a Target exclusive, and there is a Walmart exclusive. There is an Amazon exclusive. There's a couple for Disney Music Emporium, but the other ones, you're really going to have to look through. There's a couple of, like, indie places, some places like Bull Moose, Newberry Comics, places like that. Those are the places that are going to have those, so yeah, I'm going to have to do some research on eBay and Mercari, see if I can find them at a reasonable price, but that is for another day. We are off on our next destination. Let's take a trip to the Haunted Mansion. Got the whole theater to myself, at least for right now. I know there's people coming in later, but enjoy it while you can. I mean, just look at this. This is what it looks like when you're sitting all the way down here. And you got this big behemoth of a screen right here. And I'm just kind of screwing around right now. Nice, real nice. Seat for the movie. And now we play the waiting game. So I was walking in, I found it pretty interesting that Oppenheimer, last week they had that entire XD theater across the hall to themselves, but this week Barbie has most of the screenings there, and only one Oppenheimer screening in XD, which, if you're gonna go see that movie, you gotta see it on the biggest screen possible. And I know you can drive all the way out to like for me, I could drive all the way out to King of Prussia, PA to watch it in 70mm IMAX, but why would I do that when I could just go across the hall and go watch it on an XD theater screen, which actually looks pretty cool, so I thought that was kind of interesting. I guess people are coming in now.
A League of Angels.
League of Their Own.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Your first starring role is in a new movie called Diamond in the Rough, which is about golf. Let's see how well you know your golf movies.
Perfect. All right.
Which of the following movies is not about golf?
Okay.
Is it Caddyshack, Happy Gilmore, The Legend of Bagger Vance, or The Longest Yard?
The Longest Yard.
Yeah!
Come on, now.
I knew that one too. Download.
And of course, because we're in Target, that means we have one place that we need to go to. That's the baby section. No, I'm just kidding. We're heading over to electronics, see if they got anything. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been up here, so I don't know exactly what they'll have, but I'm going to see what they got. Stuff from last week, Scream 6, or a couple weeks ago. They've got some Margaret, Last of Us. A lot of the same stuff from before. I do have some WB sets here. The DC collection for $30. Indiana Jones, Shazam. They still got the Target exclusives here. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania for $20. I don't even know where to look for this. I'm trying to look for the Guardians of the Galaxy Target exclusive cassette. I don't think they have it here, but they do have the Barbie album, though. This actually looks pretty cool, this Blue Beetle Funko Pop. I might be one of the few people that's actually looking forward to this movie, honestly. I don't know, that might be an option. Never too early to start thinking about Christmas. Also, check this out. Out, they're bringing back the Trapper Keepers. What kid in the 80s and 90s didn't have one of these? Another one for them. $11 is actually not that bad for one of them. Now that's how you know we're getting close to the fall. Pumpkin spice is coming back, people. Look at Indiana Jones right there in that t-shirt. Actually has some nice t-shirt designs. That's a cool one. Ninja Turtles, Powerpuff Girls, Baywatch, Top Gun. Who we can Bart would never say he's sorry. This looks like they took Rocco's shirt that he wore in Rocco's Modern Life and just made it yellow instead of blue. Am I the only one that's not seeing that? It's got some nice texture to it, though. And not a bad price, $24. So it does exist. Snoop Dogg cereal for $2.99. And just like that, we're back home now. Now, before I show you everything I picked up today, something interesting came in the mail today, and might as well just show it to you. That's right. Channeling Entertainment, the 10-year history of the Reviewing Network, my book that I've been talking about for months now, is slowly but surely coming soon. Now, this is not an official copy. This is a, as you can see on there, not for resale. This is actually a proof copy that I got because I'm doing this through Kindle Direct Publishing. So I picked this up to just take a look and see how everything is going on it, how it'll look here. It'll be it's a very, you can see here, it's a light book. It's about 100 pages long. And you can see my little blurb I had back there talking about all the stuff there. But as you can see, there is a little bit of a graphical error there. So I redid that. So that's why I have this proof here. But yeah, this book is coming out. I promised you I would have it out by Labor Day. That's the plan right now. Unfortunately, I can't set a date on there on the Kindle Direct Publishing for September for Labor Day weekend. So it's just sitting there right now until I get to that day, because I want to get this out by the time we actually get to the 10th anniversary of the site. But to prove to you that I was not kidding, that I wrote a book, there it is right here. So take a look inside of here, and you'll see Channeling Entertainment, 10 years of the Reviewing Network. There's about 20 chapters in here, and like I said, it's a very light read, about 100 pages long. You see a little bit of the pages inside of here. I don't want to give away too much of it, but yeah, this is what I've been working on the last couple of months. So, I'm gonna have a full video coming up as soon as we get close to the release date of the book. Basically, you're gonna be able to get it on Amazon for $5, on Kindle, the regular paperback version. I'll have a hardcover version for $10, and I want to make it as cheap as I can because you know, I don't want to make you spend over 15, 20 bucks on this, and you don't have to. But I figure $5 for this, I can at least make. I think you'll be more than satisfied by this. This gives you a history of everything I've done in the past 10 years and how I essentially got started with film reviewing, the movie that inspired me to actually get into film reviewing, and some of my big influences, how I review movies, how a week in the life of the Reviewing Network goes. So this right here, this just goes to show you that this is indeed proof that the book is coming. So, like I said, I will have a video coming up closer to the release date that I have planned for it, but just want to let you know that is coming soon. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So wanted to show that off to you real quick here, so you know that came today. But we have a lot of stuff here to show you, and I'm going to start off with the one thing I got from Walmart last week. I already did a quick movie stop to Walmart video last week. If you want to see that, check that out in the corner. But I always keep forgetting that this is in the corner. This is the corner where the annotation would be at. But if you didn't see that, I got the Venture Brothers, the complete series on DVD. Now, here's what happened. And I'm lucky that I didn't get in too much trouble by trying to do this. But so I went to Walmart. They had this there for $89.96. It was basically $90 for this. And I didn't really want to spend $90 for it. So I went online to see if I can find it on price matching. And I found this website. And it was $21 there. And it wasn't like a Best Buy or a Target or Amazon or one of those places. But, I thought, I might try something here to see if I can get this for $21. And needless to say, that did not work very well. I took it up there and I said, can you price match this to this website? And the guy basically told me, he was nice about it. He basically said that they can only match they can only match Walmart's website. And luckily on Walmart's website, this was actually a little bit cheaper, about $12 cheaper. So $78.15 for this. I knew it was not going to work out. I knew, honestly, it wasn't going to work out on VidStore HD, but I found out later on, as soon as I got out of there. I'm glad I didn't do that, because that apparently turns out to be a scam website. Like, what they tell you is, they don't tell you that you're just getting the digital codes for those is for that price. They put the cover on here, like the Venture Brothers cover was on there for $21, and they convince you that you're getting the DVD of it instead of not telling you that you're just getting the digital codes. Like they had them for newer movies. Like I think Avatar: The Way of Water was on there for like $4. So yeah, I found out that was a scam website, and it's a good thing I did not do that. It's a good thing I got this for the price that I did. And yeah, I'm definitely happy that I have this now. And I also, like I said before, at Best Buy, I got the new movie that just came out. They didn't have it in the store, so I couldn't really show it to you there. But I ordered it off of Mercari. I only got it for $14. It's unfortunately not here yet, so that's why I didn't get to show it to you. But when I do get it, I will definitely show it to you in the next episode. So stick around for that. So that's my little story about what happened with that Venture Brothers box set there. So but one last thing we have to show you before we get to the stuff I picked up today. And it is these bad boys. These just came from the San Diego Comic-Con that just took place last week. It's the Disney Fox bags that they were giving out at the Comic-Con that they had down there. They got the rights to make the bags for this year. I had a couple of these. I had the Looney Tunes show and I had the Big Bang Theory when Warner Brothers was making these about 10 years ago. But they had a whole assortment of these that I just had to get my hands on them. So I picked up a couple of them. Not every one that I ordered came, though. But I'll show you the ones that did come. You see American Dad. And here's what it looks like from the back. So you got Hulu, ABC, 20th Television, Freeform, Disney Plus, FX on the sides there, and the Comic-Con back on the back there. So that's American Dad. There's Futurama. Now some of these did come with the Comic-Con books inside of them, and I'll show you that right now. So some of these do come with the quick guide that they give you, and also the event guide, so you have a good idea of where everything is. I'm not going to go through all that, but I have a couple of these here, but just wanted to show those off. So like I said, there's Futurama, which, by the way, I just did a video talking about the Futurama return, the first episode for the new season. I'll put a link to that in the corner, so if you want to go check that out. So there's Futurama. There's Bob's Burgers. Come on. Thing got caught. There's the Great North, which is the cheapest one I got on Mercari for $10, and I got this on the Thursday the Comic-Con opened up. So I was really lucky I got this for the price that I did. So that was so this is $10. So here's Family Guy. And hold on. And then last but not least, we have Abbott Elementary. And this one actually did come with the Comic-Con pin, which I'll show you in just a second. But the one that I did not get in the mail in time to show you was the Simpsons one. And I really wanted to show you that one. That was the one I was really looking forward to getting. But most of these range between $10 and $25 on all these. And do I really need all of them? No, not really. But they were just so cool looking. And, you know, with these rumors that, you know, of the stuff that's going on behind Disney, you never know. You never know if they're going to try to sell off the Fox stuff back to another company or so. I hope that doesn't happen, but you know, these could be collectible items coming up in the future. But I thought these were all so cool. I had to get my hands on them, and yeah. So those are the bags right there. Let me show you the Comic-Con pin from that Abbott Elementary one. So there's the Comic-Con pin that they give you inside the bags. And as you can see, it's on my little cork board I have here from all these various pins I've been collecting over the last couple of weeks and months. Actually, honestly, over the year, because this goes all the way back to last fall when I got this one from the Steelers training camp. So those are the ones that I have as of right now. You see like stuff like Simpsons, SpongeBob, Spider-Man. There's one from the Up set that I got from Walmart. There's the Elemental one that I got at Box Lunch a couple weeks ago. So that's my little corkboard right there. And now we can finally delve into the stuff that I picked up today. And I'll start off with the one thing I got from Target. And that is, of course, I did pick up the Blue Beetle Funko Pop from the new movie that I'm actually looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. It looks, I was wondering why it looks so different, but then you turn around and he's actually flying through the air. So that's why it looks different compared to the one that you see on the side here. This is a Target exclusive that glows in the dark. And I'm trying to be very specific when I buy Funko Pops now, because I just went through my Funko Pop collection last month, and I got rid of some ones that I didn't need anymore. So I'm trying to be careful with which ones I want to get, so I'm not buying ones that are completely pointless or ones that I don't really need. But I thought this was pretty cool. And you see the other ones right there. There's Jamie Reyes, and Conrad Carapax. I don't know too much about Blue Beetle, honestly, but I like the trailers that I've seen. It looks like it's a fun movie, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking that one out. So that's the one thing I got from Target. We'll go ahead and do the two things I got from Barnes & Noble. Everything else you pretty much have already seen, so we'll be quick on these. So I did pick up the Guardians of the Galaxy cassette tape from Barnes & Noble, the orange cassette. And I should clarify once again, when I went into Target, I said they had a Target exclusive cassette for this. They did not. I looked in there, it wasn't there. I checked online afterward, and I did realize that they did not have a Target exclusive. The exclusives are only on Amazon, Walmart, and I think the other ones were Disney Music Emporium, and then Record Store Day exclusives, just various different stores that are not around here. Like I said, Bull Moose, Newberry Comics. So my plan was to start collecting all of these, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of them, because I think I'd have to pay a lot of money to get all 9 of these cassettes. But I got Rocket Raccoon, and you know what? This will go great next to my Cruella soundtrack on cassette that I got from the Disney Movie Insiders last year, or 2 years ago, I should say. So I got that, and then I bought something else to get the special $10 rewards offer they were doing for a $50 purchase from Barnes & Noble. So I figured now's the time to finally get this. It's a Kill a Mockingbird 4K box set. I've had my eye on this for the last year now. I've seen this movie so many times. It's a great movie based off the Harper Lee story. Made for a really good Simpsons episode recently where Homer and Lisa got so invested in the movie version of this. And I thought, and you know, it's a great movie. Gregory Peck's fantastic in this film. It's a great story that really stays true even to this very day. Like, this is a story that could be told very much today. And I've seen this movie many times. I didn't have its own version of it, but you know what? I figured now's the time to finally pick this up so I can get that rewards. Plus, I've been wanting to get this for a long time. So, and after my discount and all, everything came down to about $51 after the discounts. And I still got my $10 reward too. So I did get everything I wanted and then some from that deal. When I went to the movie theater, you may have heard me at the beginning when I went to go get my ticket about these turtle pins, and I went back after the movie was done to get them. The lady told me they were $5 when I went to get my ticket, but when I went to pay for these, they were only $3, so it's still a good deal. So I got these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mutant Mayhem pins, Each one is a different color based off the Ninja Turtles. So there's Raphael. There's Michelangelo. This one is Leonardo. And then this one is Donatello. And they got rid of all their turtle plushes already. Like I went over to the concessions, and that section where the turtle plushes were at was completely wiped out. So I guess, I don't know if they sold all of them. They might, is or what, but they didn't have any of those. They didn't have any of the collectible cups or anything. So I guess they got rid of everything last week during the Barbenheimer conflict, or the Barbenheimer war, as you will, which I took part in last week. So if you want to go check that out, I'll have a link to that in the corner. But I picked those up. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I thought they were pretty cool. They had all four of them, so I might as well take advantage of that. And last but not least, the Best Buy pickups here, which again, you pretty much already saw so I'll be brief on these. Make sure the seats don't go flying. I picked up Team America World Police. I still haven't decided if I'm going to get rid of my original copy of Team America World Police, the first one that came out on Blu-ray, but I'm definitely very excited that I found this in stores. I really enjoy this movie a lot. It has 2 Blu-ray discs, including a new remaster of the original 4K of the new scan of this. I'm really looking forward to checking this one out again. And like I said, World War Z, I really enjoyed this movie a lot. If I can get the glare out of the way. There we go. World War Z, the Shout Factory edition. I could have waited to see if I could find one with a slipcover, but honestly, the fact that Best Buy even had both of these, I might as well just take advantage now. Like I said, I haven't bought anything. It's not before last week. I hadn't bought anything from Best Buy in a number of weeks. So I had to get something there. So I picked those up, and like I said, it was not a big new releases in terms of recent releases week. But next week that changes with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is going to be something I'm really looking forward to getting my copy of my Steelbook coming in, as well as some of the other editions. But there you go. That is everything I picked up today. So we had a pretty stacked day overall. Pretty good day overall. I went to see The Haunted Mansion, which I really enjoyed. I won't say it's a great movie. It's no classic, but it definitely beats the crap out of the Eddie Murphy movie for sure. So I will have a full review of that coming up tomorrow on the site for another Talking About the Movies episode. Tonight, Time About the Movies, we're just getting into 1998, and I think one of the movies, and I know we're covering Spice World tonight, the Spice Girls movie, which should be very interesting. I have some very odd memories of seeing that film in theaters, so that should be fun to go into. So that's one of the things we'll cover. And of course, we have some stuff on the Reviewing Network Live channel, including some news updates about the Emmys getting postponed because of the strike, and Sony becoming the first studio to drop the ball on several new release dates, including they put Bad Boys 4 and Venom on the schedule, but Spider-Man's off the schedule for now. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, Ghostbusters got pushed back, Gran Turismo got pushed back, a number of movies got pushed back. I have videos on there, so if you want to go check those out, I'll have a link to the channel on the corner here. And we're only 1 week away from the first full preview episode of the Reviewing Network Live, our podcast, so I'm really looking forward to getting to that one pretty soon. I can't believe we're already a week away from it. I can't believe we're already in August. It's weird. July, it feels like the month has gone by so fast, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like it's moving that fast at all. But in a couple days from now, we're going to be into August, which means that fall is coming, and me personally, I cannot wait. I know it hasn't been the hottest of summers, but this last couple of days when it was in the 90s was rough. It was rough on my body, especially since I work at a grocery store and I'm in the back breaking everything down, and the doors at the far end of the back room are open-ended, so they don't have like a barrier to keep the heat out. So it gets pretty hot back there pretty quickly. But I digress. Mostly, I'm just looking forward to start snowing again. I mean, winter is my favorite season. I'm like Elsa. The cold doesn't bother me anyway. You'll still see me wearing shorts in 12-degree weather, and I'm really looking forward to doing that, honestly. So anyway, that is everything that happened today. A pretty productive day, to say the least. So thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see more videos, more movie stuff videos, I'll have the next page where I have a couple of episodes I've done recently. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to subscribe to more videos on this channel. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. And until then, take care.